Hello guys, my name is Joe and welcome to my channel, my farm, my orchard, and my chicken yard. And so today the focus of this video is going to be planting and maintaining an orchard inside of a chicken run. Some of you guys are very permaculture minded, some of you guys are very zone minded. And so and some of you guys are just limited on square footage, space of land. And so this has been my experience, and hopefully this will be encouragement, but maybe you'll take away something useful from this. We're a hobby farm. Mostly we make maple syrup. We have big gardens. We'll raise a couple hogs. We'll do a little hunting, and then we have some chickens. And so always wanted to have a good, usable, plentiful orchard. And during our first year here, about 11 years ago, I planted an orchard. I cleared out some woods or some overgrown space, and I planted an orchard. And it's just been a fight. It's been a fight. Mind you, it's on the other side of my pond, a few hundred feet away from my home. Deer would attack it, everything would attack it. I build big cages around it, and it's just been a fight. I've never gotten a single piece of fruit off of those trees. Lead you forward to about 2 years ago. The farm store had some discounted trees, and I can't walk away from an $8-9 tree, and so I bought several trees. And I started to plant them inside of my chicken run. Why? Why plant them inside of a chicken run? Well, mostly this is not usable space. I keep my chickens inside of a chicken run for a couple reasons. First one is I don't want to step on the poop. I just don't want to. My kids are running barefooted around here. I don't want to have to constantly try not to step on poop. Second reason is I've got a dog. Old dogs can't learn new tricks, they say, right? Is that how that goes? Anyhow, we rescued this dog. And so I had to start building fences that were durable. You may have come across my chicken fence. There's a cattle panel and chicken wire, but I use this in my garden. I use this in my chicken run. It's strong, it's durable, and the chickens don't really go past it very often. Mostly this is unused space. You look at the chickens. Gave them some treats this morning, and they're it's just a moonscape. I put wood chips down, I do the things, but man, they just chew it up. So unused space. And I start thinking about how the chickens like bugs and the trees like fertilizer, and you know how all that your brain starts to work. Well, how can I work these together? So I planted some trees. So why did I want to plant these trees in this chicken orchard if I've already decided that it's a good thing? I eat a lot of fruit. I like to have fruit. I am not blind to the fact that I probably can't produce all the fruit for my family, but man, I'm going to try. I really am going to try. And so the first thing is that this orchard is less than 100 feet from our home. What that usually means is bigger animals like deer that like to munch. They don't usually come right by the house. And so that's a good deterrent. The other thing is we're in this space all the time. Our smells, our presence, our noise. And so these trees are pretty well protected from deer. Deer are a huge killer of baby trees, right? So they're well protected. Now the biggest issue though is chickens. Chickens scratch, and as soon as you dig a hole and you break that soil loose, boy, they're going for the other side of the earth. And so I had to come up with a way of protecting the tree. You know, you put some compost down as you plant it. And so this is the method that I came up with. Is the method that I've come up with. And so what we have here is we have a couple stakes. This is concrete remesh wrapped in chicken wire. I know this is really complicated. And then I have just sections of Romex to keep this tree protected in a windstorm. Let's bring you a little closer. Let's take you a little closer there so you can kind of see what's going on. And so this tree was planted about 5 weeks ago. And you can see that I've got another one over there, and then another one right there. So using that current method of protecting the baby trees, chickens haven't bothered that. Going along with that, I've got that concrete remesh, I've got chicken wire, and then I actually have chicken wire coming back underneath, maybe 4, 5, 6 inches, and the chickens haven't even come near it. They haven't bothered that space. They've just left it alone. I thought they might perch up on it. They haven't bothered with it. I think some of the transparency, they don't really know what's happening there. And so they've left that alone. If you look at these were just a mess. You can see all those. I started out by using a little like pepper cages, so smaller tomato cages, put those over the top of the trees or around the trees. I've also used wrap going around to protect the bark at the bottom. And then the chickens would scratch. So then I put down the post to kind of protect it and wrapped it all with extra wire, chicken wire, just yard wire, garden fencing, anything that I could come up with. And they finally left it alone, but you could see some spots where, oh, they would dig. So I put a big rock, you know, they would dig. I put a patio stone or some rocks. And they've left it alone. You know, a lot of with chickens is you got to distract them. So wood chips, oh, they would rather dig in wood chips than dig around a tree. So this is my success this year. This is my Honeycrisp, and it's got about 50 apples on it right now. I've got a few more apples on another tree, and man, I'm feeling a success. Not successful, but a success in this venture of an orchard in a chicken run. So very often we need to duplicate. We need to make sure that we we're not one-trick pony. Our space is serving more than one purpose, and so this is what's happening. I haven't had to spray these trees. They still look pretty great. The roots are getting plenty of fertilizer. The trees provide shade, and man, they're a pretty good group. I will have to pay attention to drops. My drops are probably not going to be quite as edible as drops in a regular orchard would be. But even these low fruits here, the chickens haven't jumped up at them. That doesn't mean they won't, but they haven't. So there you go, guys. I'm looking for that perfect thumbnail picture, right? That's the orchard, chicken run orchard. I hope that was helpful. I hope that was enjoyable, and maybe encouraging. But here we are, middle of 2023, and we have fruit on the farm for the first time. And so have a great day, enjoy what you're doing, and grow something, right? So thanks for joining me. Bye.